are a first generation 18-year-old headed off to college. Then COVID hits. You are a single parent trying to make ends meet. Then COVID hits. You are a veteran for a country that you poured so much into, but has gotten nothing back in return. You are a grandparent, but you're alone because your family is spread out and unable to care for you. It doesn't matter who you are. You are somebody. You are a child, you are a parent, you are a friend, you are a sister, you are a brother, you are you, and you matter. Our life verse is this, Matthew 25:40, and it states, "The king will reply, 'What I'm about to tell you is true. Anything you did for one of the least important of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me.'" That is our vision and hope here for the Village of Love, to provide a community where the broken can find rest and where people can feel like people. Our mission statement is this: to create a village where our homeless brothers and sisters can have a home in order to be provided with services. As students at Mercer University, we wanted to be able to provide for those in our community. However, community doesn't have to look like the people next door. That's why we decided to build our village in Macon, Georgia, which also holds Mercer University. Macon is a part of Bibb County, which is the 36th poorest county out of the 159 counties in Georgia, with a poverty rate of 26.7%. It also holds 6 colleges and universities. A study by the University of Chicago found that 1 in 10 young adults ages 18 to 25 and 1 in 30 adolescents ages 13 to 17 experience unaccompanied homelessness over the course of a year. 50% of homeless youth have also been in the juvenile justice system, in jail or juvenile detention. 27% of LGBTQIA+ homeless youth reported exchanging sex for basic needs. 62% of LGBTQIA youth have reported being physically harmed while experiencing homelessness, and 47% of non-LGBTQIA+ youth reported being physically harmed while homeless. In a study done at Temple University and Wisconsin Hope Lab, they stated that more than a third of college students don't always have enough to eat and they lack stable housing. Almost 36% of college students say that they are food insecure. Another 36% say that they are housing insecure, while 9% reported being homeless. Needless to say, this could be you or us, as we struggle to get a degree in order to find a well-paying job to cover the cost of the degree and make a living. According to the United States Interagency Council on Homelessness, as of January 2020, there were 38,891 homeless students ages 18+ in the state of Georgia alone. The homeless have been made to feel like a problem as new structures get put in and more people get displaced to increase the value of an area. Oftentimes, they are also not provided adequate services as they need a home address in order to receive services and/or care. As we grow and expand our village, our goal and hope is to make the homeless population feel a sense of belonging, having one less thing to worry about as they try to make ends meet. Through this village, we are able to bring the church outside of its 4 walls, as each shed built becomes a new church for the community. To sum it all up perfectly, there's a quote from the book, The New Parish, that states, "But once the followers of Christ in a neighborhood begin to envision themselves as the local church, instead of a building, once they see the parish as the place where they live out their faith, every building becomes a potential church building."
Business model. We based our research on market trends and social media. We believe people need more products specifically dedicated to this niche market. Our design for our housing is minimalist and easy to use. About us. The Village of Love seminarians empower communities to foster collaborative thinking to further drive innovation in housing for the homeless. By closing the loop and leveraging ethical housing practices, we help homeless veterans and youth heal and grow organically by supplying humanity's basic needs of food, clothing, and shelter, thus forever changing their mindsets and allowing the glory of God to manifest His grace and abundance in their lives. Meet the team: Ashbel Pierre, President; Gabrielle Adams, Chief Executive Officer; Dr. Wanda Brooks Long, Chief Operations Officer; Professor Robert Nash, Vice President of Marketing. The Village of Love is located on a 1-acre lot in Macon, Georgia. It will be Mercer University School of Theology's first private village for homeless youth and veterans. It will provide over a 7-year period 35 tiny homes. It will provide the seminarians a place to serve and live the mission of Christ on earth, to care for these brothers and sisters of mine, the least of these. Matthew 25:40. There are millions of homeless youth and veterans in the United States. Availability of homeless village facilities and inventory of tiny homes for the homeless currently are 115. Efforts underway, including our own, is only 11. Solution: let's close the gap. Let's build 5 colorful 60-square-foot shelters for the homeless, housed at McAfee School of Theology's Village of Love. Each unit can hold a Murphy bed, mini fridge, microwave, hybrid heating, and air conditioning. Our target audience: homeless youth 18 to 25 years old and veterans 55 to 65 years old. The cost savings: human lives. Our goal: to become a major provider of homeless housing care in Georgia. Our growth strategy: roll out our product to local homeless youth and veteran agencies in the region to help establish the product. Release the product in May 2023 to the partner agencies and monitor press and establish resident bank. In October 23, grand opening of Village of Love. Will gather feedback from the community and residents on viability of expansion and begin fundraising for our social service and community center. Funding: $5,000 in campaigns. We're looking for $50,000 in grants. We have $1,000 on hand, and our total revenue for project startup is $56,000. Our 2-year action plan. In 2023, we're going to get volunteers, gather feedback, and in October of 2023, deliver to the consumers. In 2024, we're going to hire employees, interview new residents, and deliver second set of 5 units. Our financials: in year 1, our total expenses will be $50,000. Year 2, $50,000, and year 3, $50,000. In year 1, we're looking for a gross profit of $5,625. Year 2, $11,250, and year 3, $16,875. Goals: to increase number of tiny homes for the homeless housing in Georgia for the next 10 years, to complete construction of the Village of Love tiny homes in 5 years, to participate in nonprofit programs and projects, including wellness programs that aim to increase early detection of mental illness, and to achieve gross revenues of $350,000 in 7 years. Let's give them hope. Matthew 25:40. Do it for mine, saith the Lord.
Let's extend that hope to our brothers and sisters by helping the lost and the hurting, tackling the largest problems of our time, to overcome any obstacle. Let's give hope to that child having to sell that body to eat, to that veteran who fought for our freedom, to that college student who is trying to just make it. There has been too many of our brothers and sisters trapped in hopelessness. And as disciples, it is our duty to give that hope and spread the love. Let's reach those who are considered unreachable. Let's go into those communities who are lost and in darkness and destitute, and share God's light to the lost and hurting. Jesus says, "By love shall all men know that you're his disciples." Matthew 25:40 reminds us that the least you do to those who don't have or who are least fortunate, those who are lost and hopeless, do it to Jesus. We invest in those brothers and sisters. It is spreading the light of Christ. And that's the highest honor, the greatest gift. Village of Love, together with your help, will be able to fully fulfill God's call to reach the world with his great message of love. And we do this by providing homes and accessibility to resources, those resources that will push them to having hope. We're living examples here on this earth. And that is a living example of showing God's love to be a blessing towards others. In fact, God will bless those who bless others. For it is his will that we work together in unity. It is his will that we show and spread the love that he has once given us. See, it is better to give than to receive. So that for that cause, we ask that you partner with us today and spread the life of Christ. It is the highest honor. We are living examples for his love. And God will bless those who bless others. For it is better to give than to receive. Partner with us today and sow your best seed so that some child, some veteran, and that college student may be able to find refuge, resources, and hope again. This is the Village of Love. And we ask for your partnership so that we can spread the love. God bless you.